coming. He's into the wall, and he wrecks. And it's not going to matter because Tribble's going to cross the line, and he's going to be your winner.
Hello, race fans, and welcome once again to the North American Fantasy ARCA Series. Here we are for the Speediatrics 150 presented by the NASCAR Foundation. This is Season 2, Chase Race number 2 here at Kansas Speedway. Well, I tell you, we're excited to be here as always, and give a shout out to our broadcast sponsor, Butt Kicker. Be sure to check out their link in the description, all the great products they have. Butt Kicker, feel what you've been missing. Well, I tell you, it's going to be a nice race out here today at Kansas Speedway. They've got beautiful weather, 78 degree air temperature, winds 2 miles an hour, track temperature 81 degrees. As always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell whenever you want to know when we're going live. Now, they've got just a couple of minutes before they move over to qualifying, and while we're waiting for them to get there, let's go ahead and take a look at the chase standings here. And now we're focused on the top 10 in the chase. We got Abner Acosta in first. There's Aaron Smith in second position, only 24 points behind. Dennis Weeks third. Jose Acosta fourth. Kyle Hall moved up to the fifth spot, bumping Josh Bearden down to sixth. Then we have Casey Marshall seventh. Gabriel Cantu eighth. Lawrence Noel in the ninth spot. And John Simpson rounds out the top 10 for the chase. And a quick look at the team standings. Well, you know, Pandaretta Racing Team, they are just hands down the class of the field this season, leading with 2,033 points. Snow Phoenix Motorsports is in second, with BBW Racing third, Coke Racing fourth, and Haters Make Us Famous in the fifth spot. And from there, it kind of tails off. You can see the rest of the teams there in the top 14 there, and where they're standing at. And let's take a look here and see how much time we have left here. About a minute 41 seconds to go in practice. We're showing about 20 cars in the server here today. Let's go down there and see who's on track there. There's Abner Acosta. Points leader, currently fastest on track. Right now his best time is a 31.336. There's the second place driver there, Aaron Smith. His best time is a 31.9. You know these times are going to be close here, folks. Who else is out there? There's Kyle Hall. He's ninth quickest coming out on track. 31.538. See, there's the six of Josh Bearden, currently 11th fastest, or the 31.582. And there's a 55 of Marty Roberts, currently 14th fastest with 31.697. And as we get ready to roll over to the qualifying, we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Okay, we're back, and waiting for some cars to come out on track here for qualifying, and we're going to head on down on the track here. I think that's a new driver there, I believe. Looks like that's Devin Scroggins. I think this is the first time we've seen him on in the league. It must be a new member here, and bringing that 66 Yoo-Hoo car out on track. See what he can do today here at Kansas. Coming down to start his first hot lap here. The clock is running. And of course, you know, it's private qualifying, so we can only see one car at a time. We'll go ahead and stay with Devin here and see what kind of time he puts up for his first hot lap here. He comes to the line here, and let's see what he comes away with. And he will, so at this point, start third fastest, a 32.501. Let's see if he can pick that time up here. Okay, he comes to the line. Let's see if he can improve on that. He's gotten bumped. He's falling down the order. He's 8th fastest. Can he move back up? Let's see. Does he improve his time? Unfortunately, he does not improve his time. The 32.516. Let's see. There's Gabriel Cantu. Looks like he might be. I'm sorry, Kyle Hall. That's what we clicked on. Looked like he may be done. 5th fastest at the moment. Gabriel Cantu, 6th fastest. He just improved his time up to 2nd as we locked in on him there. 31.401. Let's see who else is out there. There's Casey Marshall. Oh, Casey going around. And that, and she's going back into the wall. And she didn't have a time yet. And she has time to go out again. And because we're only like just about 3 minutes into the 5-minute qualifying session. And I guess she's maybe getting ready to go back out. There's Jose Acosta. He's 13th fastest at the moment with a 32.189. Let's see if he can pick up that, improve that time there. As he crosses the line, he does improve up to 9th fastest, a 31.612. And as we qualifying is winding down here, before we go to the race session, we'll go ahead and pause for our national anthem. Okay, folks, we are back and getting ready to wrap up qualifying here. In fact, the server just rolled over to the race session and getting ready to get this Speediatrics 150 on a roll here. And the cars are going to start lining up on pit road. Guys are starting to come out here now and waiting for a few to get on track here. Everybody's getting they're all on. It's saying they're all on pit road, trying to lock in on somebody here, but they're not showing yet for some reason. Not sure why. I can hear them starting there, and usually I'm waiting for them to show up on my screen so we can lock in on a car here. They're all entering pit lane. Should be able to lock. We're not seeing anybody. That's weird. I tell you, we've been having some weird little things going on here lately, and let me check something. Yeah, that's working. But for some reason, I can't lock in on any of the drivers for some reason, and I don't know why. That is the strangest thing. They're gonna be rolling off here shortly. Now, I've never even seen this happen before. I'm totally at a loss to understand why I can't lock in on anybody. Wow, every week it seems like it's been something different, and I don't know why I'm not seeing any of the drivers at all. Let's do we're going to do a quick restart. Now they're starting to grid. It says they're gridding now, but I still don't see anybody going out on track yet. Well, yeah, now they're starting to show up. Good grief. Wow, that took a long time for them to finally, they're starting to go out on track, and man, that thing took forever. Let's go ahead and take a look at your starting grid here. Abner Costa, he's got the pole there, and then starting second is Gabriel Cantu, Spencer Dewsbury third, Dave Hunt fourth, Casey Carrington fifth, Kyle Morningstar sixth, Kyle Hall seventh, Josh Bearden in the eighth position. Then we have Jose Acosta ninth, Marty Roberts rounds out the top 10. Then we have John Simpson 11th, Lawrence Noel 12th, 13th is Cody Williams, Franzi Carballo is 14th, 15th is Devin Scroggins. Then we have 16th Aaron Smith. Then this week 17th, Brian Cook 18th. 19th is Josh Thompson, Casey Marshall 20th, and in 21st we have Troy Daniels. And the pace car is in, getting ready for that green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
We got a green flag, and we're racing here at Kansas. Boy, look how bunched up they are. That start is like crazy. They're not, wow. They didn't even look like they were lined up for that start. Well, man, look all back here. Oh my goodness, look at the 53 Dave Hunt, right in the thick of everything there. Starting to get spaced out a little bit. Boy, these guys, they were ready to go. Kyle Morningstar is super close to him there as they come out of 3 and 4. And up the front, Abner Costa got a good jump. He's almost 3/4 of a second ahead of Spencer Dewsbury right there in the 77 car. Then Gabriel Cantu, man, he's got the 53. Dave Hunt, Kyle Morningstar all over him. There's Hunt now making a move down the inside as they go down the backstretch. He's going to take that third position away from the 27 as they make their way through turns 3 and 4. Now look at Kyle Morningstar also going to get by Cantu. He's trying to see if he can get up there and challenge that 53 machine. Very intense racing right from the green flag here, folks. Well, you know the chase is on. These guys aren't playing now. Now lap number 3 of 134 scheduled. They're starting to space out a little bit, not a whole lot. Josh Bearden, he's back there battling with Cantu. Oh, he got real close to the 27 there. It's Kyle Hall down on the inside. Fierce battle for the 5th position. And Bearden's going to stay in front of the 87. The 87 gets by Cantu. Kyle Hall there trying to draw a bead on the 6 of Josh Bearden there. They're now into lap number 5. Your leader Acosta still about 3/4 of a second ahead of Dewsbury. Let's look a little further back here. There's Casey Carrington. He's being chased by Franzi Carballo there. She's trying to catch that 10th spot. And just the front of them there's Aaron Smith. He's catching Cantu. Cantu started right up there at the front, and slowly he's falling back to 7th already. Here comes Smith. He's going to go by the 27, or at least try to, as they go down to turn 1. And Cantu will lose yet another position as Smith moves into the 7th spot. A little further back, there's Marty Roberts. He's trying to catch Cody Williams right there, who's running 11th. There's Casey Marshall. She's in the 15th spot. And she's trying to catch Brian Cook. Cook, he's working on the 65 of John Simpson. There's Dennis Leaks rolling along in the 18th spot. Like I always say, folks, don't expect to see him back there at the end of the race. He will find a way to the front. Then we have Devin Scroggins in that 66 machine running 20th. Troy Daniels back in the 21st position. And he may be having some problems because he seems to be off the pace compared to the rest of the field. He's totally away from the rest of the pack. Meanwhile, up the front, there's Dewsbury. Now he's that gap. He's cut into that gap by about a 10th. Now about 0.67 seconds behind Abner Acosta. Dave Hunt is about a half second behind him, and he's got Kyle Morningstar to worry about there. Now, you can see they've kind of pulled away from Josh Bearden and the guys behind them. Bearden, he's managing to keep Kyle Hall at bay for the moment. Look at Aaron Smith. He has moved up to that 7th position. Now he's working on the 87. See if he can get up there and get past him. And like I said in the race preview, they have 5 complete sets of tires, a set they start with, and then 4 additional sets. So we'll see how tire wear goes here today. Because Aaron Smith, he's plowing through the field pretty good right now. And they say as you get closer to the front, though, the harder it gets to pass people. He's got up to 7th now, but he seems like he's kind of stalled here at this point. Not able to really gain on Kyle Hall there. Either that or he's just maintaining position. Morningstar, he might be in a little bit of trouble there. Might be getting ready to get overhauled by the 6 as they go down into turn 1. Turns 1 and 2. We'll see how that works going down the backstretch. Kind of a drag race. Here they go side by side. Kyle Hall down on the inside. The 2 Kyles battling Josh Beard. Oh boy, Morningstar. I think Kyle Hall had to check up a little bit there. Bearden did get by him for that 5th spot, and there goes Aaron Smith as well. Now into the 5th position himself. I'm sorry, Josh Bearden got into 4th, and man, they're moving up in a hurry. They're about to overhaul the 53 of Dave Hunt there. Josh Bearden's actually now up to the 3rd spot. Aaron Smith coming right along with him as he blows by the 53. I don't remember whether or not they put down a qualifying time or they just opted to start at the back. or what, but man, they're definitely making up some positions here for sure. Let's look at the battle box. How many positions they've gained here? Bearden's gained 5 positions. Smith gained 12. Now, Josh Bearden, he is he's over a second and a half behind second place Spencer Dewsbury, who's now starting to reel in Acosta. Now just a tick under 0.4 of a second. So about 13, 14 laps in, these tires starting to work in now, and they don't run that newness off of them, and you know, it might be it'll be interesting to see as they go through a tire run here, or because I believe they are running I believe they're running 100% fuel, so it'll be a thing of tires here. Now on lap 15, and he is steadily closing down on Acosta. We haven't seen Spencer Dewsbury here in a while, and he showed up here for the chase. Of course, he's not a chase contender, but good to see him back on board because his team is down in the order there a little bit. But he's definitely got some got the juice to be up there with the leaders, that's for sure. Running like this, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't in the chase. Or I wouldn't be surprised if he was in the chase had he been here throughout the entire season. And that gap kind of stalled on him a little bit. It was about 0.4. Now it's back up to about half a second. Abner Acosta managing to hold on to that lead. And you can see all the top 4 there. They are starting to space out a bit now. There he is. There's Dewsbury. A little further back, there's Josh Bearden. He's got some breathing room from Aaron Smith. Smith was coming hard. And for a minute there, it looked like he kind of stalled behind Kyle Hall, but he did get behind Hall. But now there's about a half-second gap between him and the 6th car. And Hall is in the 5th position. And right behind him, got a battle going on. Dave Hunt there in Jose Acosta. Jose trying to get that 6th position. Looks like, I think he's about to drive right under him there. There he goes onto the back stretch. Boy, he's battling hard for that spot. Can he get it, though? The 53 fighting hard on the outside. As they go into turns 3, who's going to have the better momentum coming out here? It looks like it's going to be Acosta. He will move up into that 6th position. And right behind him, Casey Carrington looks like he's about to put the move on the 42 of Kyle Morningstar. And he gets by a little bit quicker. No drag race down the backstretch. He'll move into that 8th position. Now 19 laps on the books, about to make it 20. As your leader Acosta crosses the line. And Dewsbury is once again closed up on him. And he's right there, folks. He is trying hard to get by your leader. He's not close enough to make a move just yet. We've seen most guys really, just kind of drive down on that inside and use that inside line. There he goes now. I think he's about to pull the trigger here, see if he can make it happen this time going into turn 1. I think he might get him here, folks. He's already door to door. Costa fighting back. I think Dewsbury might have the drive off the corner here. He's got half a car length ahead of him so far. Abner Acosta fighting to stay right there with him. Boy, here we go into turns 3 and 4. Acosta hasn't given up yet. I think he's going to have to this time. Give it to Spencer Dewsbury as he comes out of turn 4. He'll be your leader as we start lap 22. Question is now, can Acosta fight back? He's right there, and look at Josh Bearden sneaking into the picture there. Bearden getting a good run off the corner. Oh boy, I think he's going to get a move on Abner Costa himself. That seems to be the patented move. Get down low at that start-finish line and get enough momentum to slingshot past those guys. Bearden moves up to that second position. Acosta's still there, though. Let's look a little further back, and you see Dewsbury starting to pull out now, about 0.3 of a second. Let's go a little further back. There's Kyle Hall, and he's trying to catch Smith, but he's about 0.8 behind the 70 machine. Jose Acosta, he's still in that 6th spot there. He's got a nice gap, almost a second and a half back to Casey Carrington.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
out.
we got us a yellow flag here. Let's see. Don't see, don't know who it's on. We didn't see anybody spin or anything. I don't have any reports of anybody. Let's see, Franzi Carballo, she's on pit road. Doesn't look like she has any damage. Oh, take that back. Yeah, the nose. So I'm not sure what happened there. Let's go back a lap here, see if we can see. Let's go back one more. We'll see if something happened to her here. And she's might have just been a self spin. Nobody seems to be around her, and oh yeah, okay. She tagged that outside wall a little bit and looked like she managed to keep it off the inside wall. That might have been what brought the caution out. And what I can tell, yeah, that's probably what brought the caution out, I guess. There. Let's take it back live here, and she's still on pit road. The only one on pit road at the moment. Hey, I take that back. Here comes your leaders, Dewsbury and the whole gang. Josh Bearden right behind them. Abner Costa, Aaron Smith coming in. The whole field, basically. There's Kyle Hall coming in. Jose Acosta coming in. Tires and fuel. Every single car is coming down pit road. Casey Carrington making his way in. There's Dave Hunt. John Simpson. Gabriel Cantu. See, Dewsbury there. Dewsbury overshot a little bit. I think that's going to hand the lead back to possibly back to Acosta. Let's see who gets out first. It's going to be Jose, I think, perhaps. I'll take that back. Kyle Hall, he won the battle off of pit road, and followed by Josh Bearden and Aaron Smith. Abner Acosta, he's fourth. His teammate, brother Jose Acosta, fifth. Spencer Dewsbury getting it wrong on pit road. Falls all the way back to sixth position. He's going to have to go back to work and get back up to the front. Looks like everybody's, Cody Williams, he's on pit road. Francie, she's still sitting there. The engine's running. And they don't have any faster pairs, so she's going to have to get that car fixed. It doesn't seem like there's some body damage. You wouldn't think it would take that long to get fixed, but we'll see. And at the moment, so far, it looks like everybody's Carballo's actually showing 5 laps down. So Kyle Hall, he's your leader at the moment. Josh Bearden there right behind him. And we'll probably get the one to go next time around. There's Aaron Smith. Let's try to jump on board with Josh Bearden and see how things are looking there. See if we can find him here real quick. Let's see. Where's Josh at? There he is. Hey, Josh, Tony in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Hey, man, what a crazy start that was. I mean, you guys were like going door to door right at the flag there.
Oh yeah, well, that's how usually these races go at Kansas. You know, you get a good start and you just fight for whatever you can get that first long run. Car feels pretty good right now. I think it's gonna be about long run today, so we'll just see what happens.
10-4.
I guess Kyle Hall wants the outside for this restart, so we'll see what happens.
10-4. You think it'd be more of an issue of tire wear? Because you're running 100% fuel, right?
No, we run 100% fuel. I think it's going to be a matter of just on the long run saving your tires and picking out what lane you're going to be in, because this is a multi-groove track. There are multiple grooves you can race on here just fine, so it just depends on what everybody's going to do for their lane choice tonight.
10-4. Well, I'm going to put you back down. I think you're getting ready to go green. Good luck. We'll talk to you later.
Yep, thank you, Tony. Have a good one.
Okay, folks, getting ready to get back to work here. Kyle Hall, he's opting to start on the high side. And the leader has lane choice on the restart. They're making their way middle of 3 and 4 now. Pace truck should be coming off. And there he goes. And Hall, he drops the hammer and he's racing once again. A good start. Abner Costa, he's trying to get past the 6th. Couldn't quite do it. Not just yet anyway. Josh Bearden may have the better line here. Acosta trying to see if he can get some momentum down the backstretch. Man, he's fighting hard on the high side there. We haven't seen too many people passing on the high side. And look at Josh Bearden. He might be going low now. I think he's going to pull that. Oh, we got another caution here. And see, that might have been, there it's Josh Thompson and Dennis Weeks. Oh, Dennis Weeks on his roof. Oh, no. And he's going to have to tow in for that, folks. Oh, man. Let's go back and see what happened to Josh Thompson. Let's roll it back here. Oh, wow, it's already happening. Let's roll it back a little bit more and see if we can catch the beginning of that. There's Thompson, the 18 car. Colin Morningstar in the 42 right there behind him. And they've got the 65 right there in front. He may not be involved in it all, really. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, there's Thompson. He's starting to lose it already. Morningstar is reacting, and he's losing his as well. And there's Weeks. Oh, man, nowhere to go. And then it snaps back on the 18 and collects the 97. Boy, talk about bad luck. Look at Dennis Weeks getting airborne. Good grief. You got some distance on that one. Landed on all fours, but still bounced again. And now starting to go for a barrel roll here, and ends up sliding on his side and eventually ending up on his roof. Man, that is terrible luck for the 97. It's a long race, and he'll probably, you know what? Tell you the truth, I just forgot they don't have fast repairs. Man, he's going to be on pit road for a good little while, getting all of that fixed, and on top of having to tow back. Let's take it live here, and unfortunately, he'll be on pit road for a good little while. And man, that's a very tough break there for Dennis Weeks there. There you go, your leaders there. We're caution here, lap 31. He's on Josh Thompson. He's also on pit road. Going to have to get some work done on that 18 car as well. Making their way around, and let's see if they get the one to go this time as they come to the line. That's one of the worst wrecks I think I've seen Dennis in so far this season. I know he's been caught in some time and some stuff, but Nothing that spectacular. So, yeah, congratulations, Dennis. You made the highlight reel today. So as they'll probably get the one to go next time around, and as they do that, we'll go ahead and take a quick break here, and before we head on back. Hey, you're watching the North American Fantasy ARCA Series Chase Race number 2, and presented here on Rice Motorsports TV.
With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. Oh, here we go. It's just about to go away. They bump coming out of turn 4. Earnhardt gets the lead. We had just heard from our spotters that Neil Ryan. Dale Earnhardt is on his last lap. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union.
Okay, folks, we're green once again. Restart here, lap 34. Kyle Hawley jumps out ahead of Bearden and Smith. Oh, man, we got another caution. You know, they say cautions breed cautions here. Not sure what happened. Let's see. Kyle Morningstar, look at the back of that car. Something happened there. Let's see. Not sure. Somebody got into the back of Morningstar there. Not sure what happened there. Let's see. We'll go ahead and back. We're going to back it up a lap here and see. Okay, the damage was already there. So it might not have involved him anyway. So let's see. We're looking at the replay now. See if we can catch what happened here to bring out that caution. Don't see anything happening behind him. All of a sudden we've got a caution. I don't see anybody. Don't see anything on track. So you know, your guess is good as mine. What caused that caution? I don't see. Everybody looks to be running here, so I don't know. Scoggins, he's sitting down on the. I wonder if that what brought it out. Let's look at Devin Scroggins here, and this will be another replay. This is back on the restart, and we'll see. We'll roll along here with Devin and see if we see what happened here. Looks like he's just moving into position. Let's fast forward here a little bit. Oh, he came to a stop for some reason, and that's curious. Okay, that might have. I don't know if that had something to do with it or what, but maybe they had to reorganize some things there. And I tell you, man, we heard from Dennis Weeks in the chat. He's got like 40 minutes of repair time, so his race is over. And yeah, DJ, come on up here, and DJ, he might come on up to the booth here with us. And also getting report, yeah, that's the 66. We saw him pull down to the apron, and apparently that triggered the caution. And he might have thought he could pull down on the apron and be off the racing surface, but apparently the iRacing software did not like that. And so yeah, so that's why we've got the caution here. And let's go find DJ here. There he is right there. Hey, Dennis, how you doing, man? Boy, I tell you, oh man, okay, your volume is super. I got to try to see if I can turn you up a little bit or something because I can barely hear you. But man, tough break there today, man. I tell you.
Oh yeah, it sucked. I think I just got checked out from the info care center, so we're good to go.
Yeah, man, went on a wild ride there for sure, man. I tell you, I think the 18 just kind of lost it, and you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, huh?
Yeah, when you're in the back, man, I'm just trying to mind my own business for a little bit, and hey, it happens.
10-4, man. But yeah, we're under caution here, and actually, I think the lights are out on the pace car. No, they're not. They're going to probably get the one to go this time around. Kyle Hall still there.
Want some help up here, man? I got nothing to do for.
Yeah, you're already in the booth. I brought you up to the booth. So yeah. So yeah, you say hello to the masses. You're on the broadcast.
I hope that they like enjoying me coming to the field, but it didn't work out this week.
Yeah. Hey, like I told him at the beginning, man, I tell you, I was saying, don't be surprised if he's up at the front at the end, because we know that's how you operate sometimes. You have a good way of being patient and making your way through that field. And boy, I tell you, man, but the luck just ran out for you this time. And but the 18, he started to spin left, and then it snapped back on him. That's what got you right there. If it hadn't been for that, you probably would have still been back out there.
Yeah, I had a 25-second pit stop because I had to go check on my daughter real quick, and that probably didn't help.
Oh yeah.
Put me down, guys, so.
Yeah.
But I'm anxious to see what Kyle's going to do from this front, man. I think he took 2 tires last time, so we'll see how long he holds these guys off.
10-4. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna see. Because you're, I guess we're synced up. I'm not sure, because you won't be able to see what I'm looking at when I switch my cameras. And,
yeah, I'm just watching. Right now, I'm just watching the leader, so.
Right. Are you running triples or anything, or do you have multiple monitors?
Yeah, I got a dual setup.
Right. Because I can share my screen off to one side here, and that way you can at least see what I'm seeing. And there's a pace truck coming down, and waiting for that green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
And we're racing once again here. I got that up in the Discord there, so you can see what I'm seeing as well there, DJ.
I got you, bro.
Boy, look at Josh Bearden. This just like the start of the race, folks. Boy, they're right there. Abner Costa, and now he's right there trying to see if he can get by these guys. He looks like he's going to drive underneath Kyle Hall.
Kyle's loose. He's fading back to 4th, 5th right now.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising because he was running really strong at the start of the race there. He's really because everybody pitted it on lap 25.
He either took fuel or 2 tires. He had a quick pit stop, so hopefully it'll stabilize for him here soon.
Right. How do you think that? Do you ever like at this track? Do you ever take just 2, or can that have an adverse effect on you?
No, I learned a long time ago. You take 4, you stay out. It just upsets the car too much.
Aaron Smith now trying to chase down your leader, Josh Bearden. They both got by Abner Acosta, who's still in that 3rd spot. Getting a bit of heat there from Dave Hunt, though. They're going to come around the lead starting lap 42. There's Spencer Dewsbury. He's trying to get up there past the 53. Boy, that was close.
Yeah, Spencer's pretty fast, man. He's been gone for a while. He had to go out of town for about 6 months, but he's back now, and he's the one to watch for.
Yeah, because I mentioned him at the beginning of the race, saying that I wouldn't been surprised to see him in the chase had he been able to be here most of the season, and doing good now, running in that 5th spot. There are 2 teammates behind him, Jose Acosta and Gabriel Cantu. Cantu, he qualified. I believe he qualified 2nd, and but he just hasn't been able to do anything since the green flag dropped there.
Yeah, he's been stricken by bad luck for months now. He's fast, but he always seems to be caught up in stuff.
And behind him, there's Cody Williams, running 8th, and got Kyle Morningstar behind him. Boy, somebody got in the back of Kyle there in a big way, but right now it's not affecting him too much there. He may have a little extra drag the way that spoiler's knocked up there, but I could have sworn I just heard somebody hit the wall. Looking back here a little further, everybody's still rolling along that I can see. Troy Daniels, who's in 18th spot? That's Scroggins. Is he a new member of the league?
I think so. I'm not real sure. Some guys have joined weeks ago, and they just haven't made one yet. I think this might be his first one.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we showed him locked in on him there in the end of practice. So I think maybe it was practice or qualifying. Josh Beard, he's still holding on to that lead though. There's Aaron Smith losing a little bit of ground. Look at the Acosta back there. Well, Abner Acosta anyway. Him hunting Dewsbury. Dewsbury once again he's getting past the 53, working his way to the front once again.
Tell you right now, Abner's like a student, man. He got called in that first run. I think he's gonna save his tires a little bit and pick these guys up here in a minute.
Yeah, you think that's it's probably about tire conservation here, huh?
Yeah, somewhat. As the tires wear off, you're losing RPM. You're gonna have to move up a little bit to keep the engine up because these have low power in them. But I think Abner, he learned a lot on that first run. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts pulling away in about 15 laps.
Riding on board with Spencer Dewsbury. They're all strung out in line there for the moment anyway. They've got a little bit of space between them and the next pack of cars there. Gabriel Cantu, now he's got a teammate, Jose Acosta, right there behind them. And then who was that? Was that Cody Williams? Yeah, 16 of Cody Williams. Trying to see if he can make something happen there.
I think Jose might have a little bit of right front damage. Might tap the wall a little bit.
Who was that, Williams?
Jose Acosta.
Jose Acosta. Yeah, that
right.
Yeah, knocked in just a little bit. I think that hood's knocked up too there from the looks of it.
And guys are maybe thinking we don't have the new damage model because that would be critical right now.
Oh yeah. What cars did all that apply to?
Most of them, a lot of them got it, but the ARCA car got taken out because it was causing server crashes.
Okay. You know, and I've been seeing an awful lot of net code in my last several broadcasts. Do you think that's settled down at all?
Maybe I think they deployed 2 patches last week, didn't they?
Yeah, it was at least 1 or 2, and in fact, I just did one today before we went online here. A couple other things, some hot fixes and stuff, but yeah, things seem to be going pretty good. But I saw some ridiculous looking net code. I mean, the car would go sideways, and you could drive a bus between them. It was that bad. Dewsbury now up to the 4th position. And Costa, he's holding his own right here at the moment. And they could be kind of just, you think maybe just staying in line, just taking care of stuff for the time being before they push again?
Yeah, I think maybe we get a long green flag around here.
Just a little further back, there's Carrington. And he's battling with Kyle Hall. Kyle Hall, boy, he's back to the 9th position. I think that's the furthest I've seen him back so far.
Some have.
Well, something just happened there. Yeah, where'd he go? Where is he? Did he get into the wall? Was that him that got into the wall? Let's see. Looked like he's still rolling there, though. He's back to that 10th spot, though.
Oh, yeah, he hit the wall in turn 1.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Yeah.
So I can go back and replay that for you.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to see it on the broadcast, though. And but so that car is getting tight, you would say, if he went up there and slapped it that hard?
Not really tight. That turn 1 sticks out a little bit, so if you float up to the wall, it'll grab you every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he just got a little high there and floated right into it.
Right.
But you can't get off of it. It's the ARCA car, so it like sucks you into it for a minute.
It looks like that right rear got a bit of damage there. Can't see it as much from that angle, though, but...
Another yellow. He'll get it fixed and he'll be back up there.
Yeah, for like, say, like body work like that, how much time would you say in like optional repairs does that take?
That might be a minute or two. He can get it done. If he goes in the first time, he can get it done on the first pit stop.
Mm-hmm.
Like mine's 45, but I have motor damage and everything. And
oh yeah, yeah, and they did away with the fast repairs, and so that can kind of hurt you there.
Yeah, that's fine though. I mean, I prefer it this way. It's more realistic.
Oh yeah.
Bearden really likes this place, so I think he's going to do well up there in the front.
Yeah, he's continuing along in 0.3 of a second there ahead of Smith. And you know, back earlier in the season, I want to say when I first saw Aaron Smith, I want to say it was was it the All-Star race or maybe the race before that, and it just looked like he was just unstoppable, and but I don't know if people have been getting the range on him now or what, or figuring out his style or how to battle him, because man, we've seen Abner Acosta, you know, even run him down a couple of times, or just, you know, if you have long runs, you know, I don't know if that's his Achilles heel or what, but people have been figuring out how to get to him there, you know.
Yeah, him and Abner have been the class of the fields every week, but this is a more balanced track. You can multi-groove, you know, you can move up a little bit, and I think this is one that he might be able to get beat on. Right.
Abner got his hands full with Spencer Dewsbury at the moment. And boy, he really took that line away that time. I mean, that's where we've been seeing people set up for that pass, mostly going low down at the stripe and, you know, letting, carry them, the momentum carrying them through turns 1 and 2 on the inside. But I think Costa that time, he really just got and took his line away from him. Dewsbury right there in the 4th spot.
Yeah, it's hard to pass on the bottom sometimes. You just scrub too much speed, and Abner being able to carry it off right there is just too much.
But actually, a lot of the folks that I've seen passing today, that's what they would do. They would they'd go low, and they would be side by side, pretty much with the car on the high side coming off of 2. And I don't know you would think the high side would have a little bit more momentum, but it's like they would hang with them there and eventually, get a nose ahead and work their way past that particular car.
Oh, if we get a 67 lap run, that outside line is going to be critical, and I think Aaron's already moving up a little bit.
Now that'll be a quicker line, or more like as far as you have to go up there because of your tire wear.
Well, tire wear, and then you're bogging down too much on the bottom, so you want to carry that speed around the top. And It moves up after a while, but you just got to get there. It just takes a little bit.
2 and 4.
You really want to get a guy going into the corner. You don't want to like try to pass him coming off because it's very hard to stay with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really what we're seeing there, Smith is really staying on that high line right now. And that gap is just over half a second now, 0.54. It's actually coming down again. Just a tick under half a second now to Bearden.
Yeah, Beard knows how to run that outsole line too, so I think if he gets close enough, he'll start moving up also.
Now on lap 62, 134. About 10 laps from the, well, let's see. Yeah.
Felt like a short race today, 134 laps.
Yeah, they usually run about 50% of the real race distance, or 75 or something like that.
Yeah, they try to model this after like the old Bush races, so 250 miles, but this one just feels shorter. For some
Right.
reason.
Yeah, well, laps do click off pretty quick here.
I think we were at like 160 at Vegas, and that's a mile and a half, so this one just felt a little bit small.
Yeah. Let's look a little further back. There's Dave Hunt in the 5th spot. He's got a nice gap between him, Dewsbury front, Carrington behind. A lot of these guys back here are spaced off. There's Kyle Hall battling with Jose Costa. Cantu right there behind them. Nice battle going on there for basically the 8th position. Excuse me. And look at Cantu's got some damage on that right, on the hood there on the right side. He got into the wall or into somebody or something. How do you think aerodynamics come into play here that much at all?
Oh yeah, always. You don't want to damage that thing if you don't have to. It's easy to knock the toe out of these things off too. I mean, that's what that repair comes in.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna make it tighter.
Yeah. Now Costa, he managed to fight off Hall there. Got a little bit of space between him, so he's able to hold on to that 7th position. And Bearden, he's up the front. He's still leading, and he grew that gap once again. It keeps fluctuating between half a second. Sometimes it almost dips, but now it's creeping up to 0.6 now, and so he's just motoring along here at this moment.
Got a battle for 3rd. Heat up again.
And there they go. There's Dewsbury. That right there is what I've been seeing a lot of guys do. They'll go down low right at the stripe and see how they get the run right here in 1 and 2 and come off of 2.
You gotta clear him. He's gotta get the run inside him.
Yeah, we've seen some guys, they'll get door to door, but I've seen some guys actually, they'll drive right on by them. And that was at the beginning of the race too. I don't know. The track, how do you think the track feels after 60, 70 laps as far as the simulation, as far as the track rubbering in and do you feel a difference out there a lot?
Not really. I wouldn't speak from experience on this race. I only made it 30 laps, but not normally. Usually it's just taking care of your tires. That way you got grip late in the run. So, which I usually try to do, but sometimes I die. But there you see the 44 carrying that momentum now off the corner from that high line.
Yeah, because they have that. They always have that. Like say if you set up for a practice, and you can set your amount of track wear. Whether it's heavy usage or not, and because
I wish it was better. I mean, it's you can feel a little bit, but it's not as good as it could be.
Right. Because a lot of time in these, in a race, Then it, I think if you look at it near the end of the race, it's like moderately high usage. It never gets like heavy or something like this. It seems like it gets up to moderately high.
Yeah, I mean Kansas has got good pavement still. Like Atlanta, it would be better if it rubbered in more, but it just never does to the point where you really feel a difference.
Right. That gap continuing to grow now between Smith and Beard, now 0.8 of a second. Smith's still holding on, doing good there. He's like 1 3/4 seconds ahead of Abner Acosta, who right now is able to hold off Dewsbury for the moment. Let's look a little further back. There's Kyle Hall. He's back in the 8th spot. Casey Marshall now in the top, well, just outside the top 10 in 11th. Trying to see if she can catch the 33 of Brian Cook. Got about 0.8 of a second to go there.
They can go a while on field too. I think they can go 80, 90 laps, so it's close to the finish.
Yeah. I guess then it becomes a thing. Well, that's if you got the fuel to get there, then you really got to make those tires last, don't you? Especially if it goes green or it looks like it's going to go green, they get spaced out. You really can't afford to stop, I guess.
Bearden's running 33 flats after 40 laps, so the tire's not really falling off a lot.
10-4, and let's see. Let's look at his time here. And now his last one was a 33.2, and his best was a 31.5. So obviously, a little bit of a drop there. They were just close to a 33 flat that time, 33.804.
Yeah, I mean 6/10 over 40 laps. I mean, I would take that all day.
Yeah. That gap is 0.9, just about a second back to Aaron Smith. And what we can do here, let's go ahead and let's compare their lap time histories here. Bring that up for you here. Okay, there we go. Bring that up. And the last, you see, lap 72-73, Bearden was like 0.05 of a second or 0.02 of a second quicker than Smith. And before that, 3 laps before that, Smith had him by every other lap or so. Looks like he's about to put the 66 lap down here. 66.
Yeah, I hope they're not pushing too hard, knowing this can go green to the end.
Right. About to start lap 75. Dewsbury's still back there working on Acosta.
Hey, Spencer's not going to give up. He's going to fight to the end.
Have you raced with these guys anywhere? Like, do you race with them anywhere on a regular basis other than here?
No, just here. But, I mean, we got 21 weeks all together. And a lot of these guys are from season 1, so I've been racing with them for over a year now.
10-4.
This was actually my first race from season 1.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Ironically, I got crashed out of that one, too.
Oh, no.
Kansas is not too kind to me.
Oh, man. Gabriel Cantu back in the 12th position. And kind of by himself there at the moment. Got Cody Williams behind him at 13th. You can look at Kyle Morningstar all the way back to the 14th position.
Yeah, that damage is starting to pay its toll now. It's fine on new tires, but when they start wearing it, it just gets worse and worse.
Right. I do believe he's got damage on the hood. Oh, wow. Look at his hood. He's real tore up there in the front. Good grief. I didn't realize he had that much damage at the front.
I think he's just praying for a yellow right now.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of damage on that right front there. Wow. He might have been the one I heard hit the wall earlier. Good grief.
One guy to keep an eye on might be John Simpson. He's really good at saving tires also, and he's just now got back into the top 10, looks like.
They're currently running 8th spot there. Cook is about 0.3 behind him there.
Yeah, I know he's one of them long run guys, so he starts back there every week and we see each other a lot. So.
Right. think we were watching that race last week, and you know, as the tires started to wear down, and I was looking at doing like an in-car like this for both Abner and Aaron, and Aaron was sawing on that wheel a little bit more. I mean, I think at the time he was trying to catch Abner Costa, and but I mean, it's almost like when those tires start going away and you're behind, and now you're trying to catch up, and you know, not trying to work them too hard, but still, you know, it's almost like it's just you know, you kind of, everything you do is working against it, because the harder you push, the worse they're going to get. But what else can you do, really?
Yeah, that's when you push that early, that's the price you pay, and then hopefully you can fight through it and hope for a yellow, and sometimes they just never come.
Yep. Casey Marshall's getting close to those guys there. They're battling for 8th and 9th, and she is sneaking up on them here. And, you know, everybody, I'm looking at it, every single car, other than, I'd say, Marty Roberts and Josh Thompson, are on the same pit stop cycle. Everybody stopped at lap 25, and that's it. No one has come in at any other time, any other caution, you know, like for anything extra, except for the two that I mentioned. Oh, 65 tagged the wall there just a little bit.
I jinxed them.
And you know, Casey, boy, she is not going to take no for an answer. If she thinks she can get around you, boy, she's going to go for it. There she is now, turns 3 and 4. We'll try to make that stick coming off of 4, and they don't have it just yet. They come to the line, they're neck and neck. It doesn't look like she it didn't look like she had the momentum really to get by him there. Yeah, he definitely got his hands full right now with the 36 car, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're 50 laps into this run, so I'm waiting to see it, how hard it's going to be to pass on that bottom now.
Yeah.
It just feels like when you hold it down there, you just scrub so much off. You know, when you're out there like Bearden is by himself, you can just float up to the wall and get all the momentum, but when like her, she just got to keep it pinched.
Right. And see, they're battling, and there comes Kyle Hall trying to see if he can get up there in the action as well. Now she's trying. Got a half a car length ahead of him coming off of 4. She might clear him this time, maybe. Let's see. They're going down into turn 1. That's a good battle. Look at Kyle Hall sneaking up into the action there. That's what happens, guys. Get the battling and stuff, and then you can kind of find yourself up in the mix real quick. And boy, they're door to door going down into turn 3. Nice
I think
battle.
Aaron might have pitted it.
And yes, he did. Aaron Smith on pit road, green flag pit stops. And boy, for a minute there, I thought he overshot. He locked him down getting into his pit box. So he stopped here on lap 84. And yeah, well, let's see. You think they'll have to pit again?
Oh, no. They're good from here.
Yeah, so
I mean, if there's a yellow, they might come get tires again. But
yeah. Well, that's what I'm sure he doesn't want to see that right now. He wants this thing to cycle around before any cautions come out.
Looks like leaders coming in now, too.
Yeah. Everybody else coming in there. There's Dewsbury going by, getting his pit box.
Cat and mouse, man. The first guy drops the ball, you go.
Yeah. Yep. And I was saying that a couple of weeks ago, you know, you watch the leader pit, and it's like the longer you stay out, the worse you're making it for yourself in the long run, because you're not really gaining anything, you know. They're going to start running you down if you don't pit soon.
Yeah, I mean, here's maybe not as bad if you have nothing to lose, but I still would do it now if you're both leaded. Looks like the 70 is going to leapfrog them.
Let's see, where is Aaron? Aaron's currently in 10th. Bearden right there, a few seconds behind. Dave Hunt
So
currently your leader.
yeah. So Aaron pinning a lap earlier gained him 3 seconds. Pretty
Wow.
much.
Hunt and Carrington's still out. In fact, there's several cars. Look like the top 6 have yet to pit. Hunt, Carrington, Jose Acosta, Casey Marshall. There goes Troy Danjos just as we say something there. He's coming on in. Bearden looked like he's about, well, he still has Daniels. Let's see, Daniels is on pit road now. So, and Kyle Morningstar, he's, where is he at? He's on track. Okay, Smith is 3 3/4 seconds behind Aaron Smith. And they'll once these other guys up the front pit, they'll cycle up to first and second.
Bearden's just got to keep his composure. He knows he's got speed. And see if he can reel him back in. Hopefully he doesn't push too hard.
Yeah, they got plenty of laps to go. They're only on lap 90 of 134. So,
Yeah, I'm surprised they wanted to pit that early. I guess they're just splitting the run in half. You know, once you get in there, that window's open, you can do it.
right.
I guess the guys who haven't pit either want a caution or, you know, they can pick up speed later.
Right. There's Carrington. Dave Hunt's in second. First now. Now Kyle Morningstar, he's 2 laps down, so he's not in the battle for anything right there. Casey Marshall, she's just coming down pit road. Green flag pit stop for her.
So 91's coming in this time.
Hunt might be coming in. Well, let's see. Does Hunt come in? No, he doesn't. He stays out yet again. Another lap. Do they do the bonus points for leading a lap and most laps and things like that?
Oh yeah, you get 5 points to lead a lap. So if you're in the chase, you know, it's very important to get that 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
Or that points every now and then. I think Jose might be trying to too. You know, he's having a bad race. Might as well.
Yeah.
You're just giving up so much time, though.
Yeah. And there he is. And there's Smith now. Smith, he's coming out of turn 2. The leader's actually crossing the line as we speak. But, of course, he has to stop. So he'll probably end up losing a lap once he does get in there. But then on the flip side, you know, he'll get those fresh tires. And who's actually, right now we're showing 5 cars on the lead lap. Spencer Dewsbury, he's at the tail end of the lead lap. He stopped on lap 85. He won a lap.
Looks like there's one left. Looks like the leader.
Mm-hmm. There's Josh Bearden. Now he's almost 4 seconds behind Smith. Abner Costa right there behind him in the 4th position. Hunt still yet to stop.
Yeah, he's pitting now.
There he goes. And he will relinquish the lead, and Aaron Smith will cycle up to the lead as he comes around here. Coming out of 4. Now on lap 95 of 134. So far, you're your top 4 there. Now Dewsbury, he's 1.35 behind Acosta. Acosta, he's only about a half second or so behind Josh Bearden. There's Josh right there. Got a ways to go. 3.6 seconds behind Smith.
Remember, that was a 1 second lead for Bearden when they hit it.
Looks like the entire field is spread out quite a bit here. Jose Acosta, let's see here. I was looking at the track map to see where there's a close battle going on here. It looks like it's that's Carrington there in 9th, but Scargins, they're not battling for position. Scargins is in the 16th spot there, about 4 laps down. So now it's kind of a grinded out type deal. Let's go back there, 11th and 12th. Dave Hunt. Looks like somebody's close together there. Troy Daniels, he's actually battling with Kyle Morningstar for position there.
Yeah, 2 beat up race cars.
Yeah, but said Kyle Morningstar, I think he might have more damage than Daniels. They're both running 12th and 13th. And you know, another reason they're battling so hard, they're battling for that lucky dog position. Daniels has it, and Kyle Morningstar would love to get that. You never know. It's still plenty of time to go here. Might grab a caution if he can just get up there. But right now, it doesn't look like he's able to get close enough. I know he wouldn't mind having a faster pair.
No, I'm sure he wish he did. I wish I did.
Yeah. And look at the roof of his car. I wonder if he got up on his roof somewhere along the way, because there's no paint. The numbers are all scratched up.
Hey, I might have flipped over and hit him for all we know.
Yeah.
I torpedoed at one point, so looks like Casey just went down a lap.
Oh, and he had to get out of it that time, keep from getting into the wall there. And like you said, Casey Marshall, now she's actually the lucky dog as Smith goes by. Of course, she's in a lot better shape than Daniels and Morningstar. Her car looks pretty darn clean there. Casey said, I'm not waiting for a caution. I'm trying to get my lap back now. And I tell you, folks, boy, here we go. Because remember the all-star race at, where was it? Twin Ring Motegi. And it was a restart. And I think Casey was on older tires. And there were several cars behind her with fresh rubber. And things just went really bad for the 770. Let's just say it that way. Between her and him. And fresh tires and no fresh tires. Casey's going to give it all she can. But
well, her teammates running second right now, so that might be part of it too, trying to fight them as much as she can.
So wait a minute, Josh Bearden is Snow Phoenix Motorsports?
Yeah, they merged sometime in the middle of the season, so.
Okay, I didn't realize that, because I thought, actually, tell you the truth, I thought he was Roush Racing. And it's not even showing his team there now, but I thought he was Roush Racing. Okay.
Yeah, man. If I'm in second and my teammate's out in front of the leader, I hope they fight him as much as they can.
Yeah.
But she's got better tires than Aaron right now, though. She put it so much later, so she should drive away from him.
Yeah, she did get her lap back, going under Carrington there, and because haven't seen who was it? Her other teammate. The name's on the tip of my tongue. Oh shoot, I can't think of who it is. But I was showing him as a teammate as well, but he hasn't been here a lot.
Yeah, it's Sundays. People get busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hopefully these guys don't hold up Aaron too much.
Now Smith, he's running along, and Josh Bearden is about 2.5 seconds behind him. Well, make that 2 seconds. So
Yeah, he's towing Abner with him too, so it's gonna be good coming towards the end.
Oh yeah. Now about to start lap 106, 134. Everybody definitely playing that long game. Of course, if a caution were to come out now, all bets are off. Everybody just go in and get fresh tires, and you know, it's the sprint race to the end.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't come out. I like to see these guys fight in the green to get close to each other. It's much more fun when you're on slick tires.
Yeah. They got a bit of lap traffic to deal with here.
Bearden was about 2/10 faster that lap too.
Let's ride on board with Josh here and see what we see here, and we'll let's make it compared to the first to the leader. Yep, laps 105, 106. Smith was 0.04 of a second slower, and then 0.2 slower, like you said, on lap 106. And now that time Smith was 0.07 of a second quicker. So he definitely knows he's back there. And, you know, it may be a thing where, you know, do you think sometimes a guy will, like, I'm going to get this guy to push hard and run those tires down, try to put some pressure on him?
I'm not sure, though, because I think Aaron respects Josh from that run before. You know, Josh was keeping him at bay. I think Aaron knows he's got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can do that when you know you're faster, but I think the top three are even right now.
And he's getting close to Scroggins there. He's going to have to get around him quickly. And Costa's still right there behind him, about the same gap almost between him and Scroggins.
Yeah, you just got to hope the lap car gets out of your lane that you want. Sometimes it don't work that way.
Yeah. And I thought sometimes they would have, like some leagues that I've been in, they'll say if you're coming up on the leaders are coming up on you, you know, you go high, or be specific about it. Either go, you know, tell you to go to the low or go high, or whatever, you know. This time he stays on the low line there as Bearden goes by.
Yeah, I mean, you want the lap car to not take the preferred lane, but with here you can move up a little bit, so I don't think it's as big of a deal as it normally would be.
Right. There's Abner Costa now. He's going to have to get by the 66. We're catching him right as he goes into turn one. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's hurting right there.
Yeah, I think that messed up there a little bit. I think the timing of it, you know, just caught him right at the wrong time. And he's trying to get under him. Boy, that was close.
Yeah, if I'm Abner, I want that guy to go a little bit higher there. Give me some room.
All right. That might have cost him a tenth or two there, about 0.8 of a second now behind Bearden. And now he has to deal with the 91 of Carrington, about a second and a half ahead. He's a couple of tenths behind Smith. And now 23 laps remaining. Smith has a pretty clear field. There's Marshall still trying to hold on to her lead lap position. And she'll probably fight tooth and nail to hold on to it as well, if she's able to. Because see, she pitted on, where is it? Casey Marshall pitted on lap 90 and Smith 84. So, yeah, he has the better pace. So even though her tires are fresher, I mean, do you think he'll be able to just drive by her when he catches her just because he has a better pace?
I mean, he should. It might take him a lap or two just to get pinned on the bottom. She'll probably give them to him and then make him work for it. I mean, but that's what she should do. She's on tail in the lead lap. You know, you want to stay there.
Yeah, she definitely doesn't have any competition. Even if she were to go that lap down, lucky dog, and she's definitely
Yeah, but you got to line up behind all the lap cars as a lucky dog. So staying
Yeah.
on the lead lap is beneficial.
yeah. And matter of fact, the 11th place is right behind the leader. You know, because Carrington is right there. So she's very interested in staying ahead. So I don't know. I think Marshall just might fight him for this because that 10th place won't be guaranteed. She lets him by, and then she has to deal with battling for Carrington for that lucky dog position should a caution come out.
Yeah, I mean, Knight's only 3 seconds up the road also, so you're like, you gotta hope he don't get lapped at the same time.
Yeah. And Josh Bearden, that gap is now 2.1 seconds. Acosta's still there. He's closed the gap to about half a second now on the 6 machine.
Yeah, it's almost go time. You got to get closer.
Yeah.
Aaron's not feeling any pressure right now. He's just running his race. But they start getting closer, you get a little bit more tense.
Yeah. Do you try not to watch the relatives so much? Do you think that's distracting or slowing you down, even though you know someone might be closing in on you?
Me personally, when I'm on a long run, I turn everything off. I just want to see the racetrack.
Right. Yeah.
Every now and then, I might peek at the relative just to see who's around me, but it can be.
Yeah. Darren definitely he's holding Abner at bay there. They cross the line 0.57 seconds ahead of the 44. And Aaron Smith, let's see, Marshall's 0.8 of a second ahead of him, so she's doing good to stay right there. Oh, wait a minute, did she have some damage? Yeah, she hit the wall somewhere. And there he goes. Oh boy. Where's Carrington? There he is. He may be licking his chops here. Look at him. Wait a minute. When did he get that damage on the left front?
He's had that.
Has he really? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I hadn't locked on him in a while and stuff. Well, good grief.
Yeah, she hit the wall over 2 that lap we were watching.
Yeah. That black car, from that angle, it doesn't show as much the damage. Can't see it.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong with him because he's usually pretty fast. And
Yeah.
fading like
Yeah.
that shows me something's wrong with him.
Yeah. And Josh Bearden is right there. He's also closing in on Carrington. Abner Acosta
Aaron,
right there.
That was probably a blessing for Aaron, though. He was able to get around her pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Casey, she don't give up too easy, even if it is going a lap down or something. She usually tends to fight for everything she gets,
I tell you that sometimes that damage looks worse than it is. Like, you don't feel that as bad.
Right.
Like, it looks terrible on the screen, but it may not be that bad for her.
Right.
She's trying hard.
Yeah, she's probably trying to catch him right now. If she gets up on his bumpers, she'll probably challenge to get back on the lead lap. And then that's the question. I mean, I understand Carrington. That Carrington is almost 1.5 seconds back. At what point do you say, okay, yeah, you're battling the leader a little too much? And I mean, but I mean, you could argue that she's got a reason to, because 11th place is right behind her. And
what she's trying to do is, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can get back on the lead lap on your own, you do it. I mean, you don't want to take him out or anything, but you're gonna try hard to do it yourself.
Who is that? Lawrence Noel, I believe. They're trying to get around there. Yep, that's him. He's staying on the high side. Looked like he might have tasted the wall there a little bit as well. There's Josh Bearden getting real close to Carrington. I think he might go ahead and drive by him this time as he goes through turns 3 and 4.
See, now they'll give him a little bit more space because they know they're already a lap down. So that's what you hope for when you're running second.
Right. "12 laps remaining. Aaron Smith continues to lead. Josh Bearden 2.1 seconds behind in that second position. He's got teammate Casey Marshall. If she can't catch the 70, she probably will get out of his way pretty good, I would think.
I guess that's dirt on top of her car. He got some dirt on top of his too. Like
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because I'm seeing it on everybody's car now. So, and we know everybody hasn't been on their roof.
Is his right front all bowed up a little bit?
It is, yeah. He's got right front damage, and I never remember seeing him hit the wall. But they, you know, I have heard a few taps here and there. You know, and you see the stripes there, off of 2 and 4, or especially off of 2.
Well, Abner's there now too. I wonder if he got him to the wall a little bit, pushing.
Yeah, but that gap is 2.4 seconds, and whatever he's doing, he's opened it up here for sure.
Well, that's 2.4 to Smith. Abner's on his bumper.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, my bad. I was thinking about Aaron Smith. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. And they're going to get by Lawrence Noel.
Yeah, Lawrence does a good job of getting out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, and he's right on the bumper. Oh, boy. Here we go. Down to turn 3. Look, I don't know. Bearden might have tried to pinch him down just a little bit. That wasn't going to work, though. Acosta moves up to the 2nd position. As
he would have kept that 50 laps ago. 10 to go, man. You're not lifting.
Yeah. I could have sworn I just saw him tap the wall there.
The 6 or the 44?
The 6, yeah. Maybe, I mean, the right rear just a touch. The handle maybe going away from it, and 2 3/4 seconds from him to Smith. 9 laps remaining, about to make it 8. That car is pretty darn clean, and all he has to do is just 8 more laps. And sometimes that's you know, it may sound easy, but like you get to the end of the race, you try to block those things out, you know, where the other driver is, and then you're listening to your car and like, oh, do I have any damage, or how are my tires doing, or how is this and how is that, you know, and want everything to just hold together for just a handful more laps.
I think Aaron's comfortable right now. I think he thinks he's got it in the bag as long as there's no yellow.
Yeah. And looking at the track map, the field is spread out pretty good here, unless somebody has like a self spin or something. I don't see any. Franzia Carballo, that's a she, right? She? Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of thought so. Okay. Whoa, boy, he got close to the wall that time. 6 to go now.
He doesn't got to push that hard, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Oh, 2.5 tenths in the bag with 6 to go. I would give up a little bit.
And again, like you said, that may be him showing respect to who's behind him. I mean, Abner Acosta and Josh Bearden. I mean, you can't get two tougher opponents behind you. Like you say, he's got a good gap. Lawrence Noel's right there, but then you can see Acosta.
Yeah, Aaron Dix, though, man, he's not going to lift any lap. He's just going to push hard as he can.
Yeah. Because he knows they are, too. Like, he can't afford to let up.
But you don't want to beat yourself, though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Takes one good hit in that wall, and Abner's there.
Now 2.45 seconds. There's Acosta there. Josh Bearden still holding on in that third spot. Spencer Dewsbury, he's a ways back, though. And he's actually 7 seconds from the leader. But doing good here. Should look like finish with a top 5 finish.
Yeah, I was looking at Jose. He's 6 now. Kyle Hall, top 10 run.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed to stabilize from earlier.
Yeah.
I'm sure they want it better, but I mean, from where they were earlier, fading to get back in there, it's not bad.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, those are chase drivers, so.
Oh yeah. And their chase, did the points reset, or was it just the top 10 go straight into the chase? And
yeah,
just
the top 10 reset, so the leader started off with 5,000. So pretty much top 10's way clearer than 11th.
Right. All right, that's funny because I was looking at the let's see, because I was looking at the points. we'll bring him up here real quick. And it was showing, it's actually showing Lawrence Noel and John Simpson with only 4,000. Like John Simpson, Lawrence Noel is like 4,900 or so.
Yeah, so the leader started with 5,000, and then you went 5 minus 5, so it's like a minus 10.
Yeah, okay, and it's just stepping down as you go and stuff. Yeah.
So they might not have done well enough last week to get over 5,000.
Right. Aaron Smith, 2.2 second lead on Abner Acosta. He'll be getting the white flag this time around as he heads into turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, he's smiling now. 2-second lead. He's been beat the last few weeks from Abner. I'm sure this feels good.
Oh, yeah. He needs to get a victory here. White flag in the air for the 70.
So them two are going to be battling pretty hard for the championship. So
oh, yeah.
Take the tat now.
Every single race is going to count here. Too bad I can't get him into the interview booth. He doesn't like to do interviews and stuff, but hey, it is what it is.
Hey, he's a very quiet guy, but he's very, very nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's nice to know. And coming to the line here, making every move count, Aaron Smith. He will be your winner here at the Kansas Speedway. There's Acosta coming second. Josh Beard, he does hang on for that third. Spencer Dewsbury there. Good finish for him as well. But Aaron Smith is your winner here tonight. And we'll probably get Abner, Josh, and see if we can get Spencer up in the victory circle as well. And thanks to, and there he goes. Ooh, nice spin across the line.
He's happy.
Yeah. And let me go see, let's see. We'll move Bearden up to winner's circle and try to see what else we can find here. There's Abner. We'll move him up. Abner Costa. And who are we looking for? Spencer. Let's see if Spencer's in here. And
yeah, I sent him a message.
You did, yeah, because I don't see him in the chat. Hopefully he'll join us and stuff. But yeah, Dennis Weeks, man, sorry to see you. Glad to have you in the booth with us. I'm sorry you couldn't see out on track, but yeah, thanks for joining us in the booth, and we'll see you next week. I hope you have better luck next week.
Hey, but it was fun. I wish I was still racing, but
yeah, absolutely, yeah, we do too. Yeah, but we'll see you next week, man. Okay, folks, we're in winner's circle here with two of our top three. Oh, I didn't move down yet. There we go. Now we're in winner's circle with two of our top three, Abner Costa and Josh Bearden. And I think we might have Spencer Dewsbury coming in here in a minute as well, since we can't, Smith isn't in the channel either. But hey, Abner, you got a copy there.
Hey, Tony.
Hey.
Yeah, I got a copy.
Yeah, man, boy, I tell you, long race, and Smith, I guess he got you this time on longevity there. The tires, things worked out kind of good for him this time, but yeah, good race. Still brought it home in second.
Yeah, I guess I was a little bit off the pace, I guess. I know Josh and Spencer, they were very quick, and obviously Aaron was quick too. I was trying different lanes the whole race, see if I could find something. I think I found something at the end on like worn tires a little bit, and I was kind of doing better, but it's just not enough time for me to catch up.
10-4, man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Pandereta Racing Team, the league for hosting, and you for broadcasting, Tony. You're doing a great job. Thank you.
10-4, thank you. And yeah, we'll see you next week. And of course, we know second race in the chase, and all these points count. And you and him are right there finishing 1-2. You guys are going neck and neck right into this chase.
Yeah, I was hoping. I got the pole. I was like, okay, if I get a win here, I'm gonna have a good cushion.
Yeah.
And this is what I didn't want to see, but it was good racing all around. Even Josh at the end there. So it was great racing. I'm glad I was able to get past Josh to get some more points. But yeah, it's gonna be good at the end for sure.
Yeah, 10-4, man. Congratulations, and good luck next week.
All right, yeah, have a good night.
Hi, man. Hey, Josh, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Tony?
Hey, man, good race, man. I know you was having fun out there and looked good all race long. I think we only had, what was it, one caution, maybe two cautions, I think? And
we only had two cautions.
Yeah.
No, man, my race wasn't good. It's just frustrating when you've got two guys that win every damn week and you only race for third place in this league at this point. It's just frustrating and it's getting old. So I'm gonna move on to the next race, and that's all I've got to say about that. I need to get out of here. So I'll see you next week, Tony.
10-4. Good luck next week, man. Hey, Spencer, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Right here, boss.
Hey, man, congratulations, man, and welcome back. I know that they said that you had been gone for a while, and good to see you back. And like I was telling the folks at the start of the race, hey, man, I wouldn't have been surprised to see you in the chase, competing. You know, if you had been able to be here for the whole season, man. Had a very good run there. Congrats on that top 5 finish.
Yeah, I was really surprised at how well that we had on the first run. I mean, I struggle on the short runs right when the tires are starting to wear in, but once it wore in, we were off to the races. Abner was really difficult to pass, and there were a couple times where I tried and couldn't get by him. But no, our Hot Tub Covers Canada Impala was incredibly fast for the first time back out on track, and I look forward to the next one. Hopefully, we can keep the pace up.
Absolutely, man. And so you tend to like long runs anyway, because you know some people are like that anyway. They like the longer runs as opposed to shorter runs.
Yeah, once the tires wear in, we're just gone. But that initial stage of the car is loose getting in, and it's a real pain to drive because our throttle control is not where I want it to be yet. But it's good enough to keep the car on track and quick as long as the tires wear in first.
There you go, man. Well, 10-4, congratulations on that 4th, man. And anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Not at the moment, but who knows? Maybe I'll think of someone in the future.
All right, man. Well, 10-4, congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
See you then.
Okay, folks. Well, that'll do it for us here, and let's go ahead and bring up the finishing order here. Bring up your final results. And Aaron Smith wins chase race number 2. Abner Costa in the second position. Third is Josh Beard and Spencer Dewsbury 4th. Brian Cook 5th. Jose Acosta 6th. Dave Hunt 7th. Kyle Hall 8th. Casey Marshall 9th. John Simpson rounds out your top 10. Then we have 11th Casey Carrington. Troy Daniels 12th. Gabriel Cantu 13th. Lawrence Noel 14th. Devin Scroggins in the 15th position. 16th is Kyle Morningstar. Cody Williams in the 17th position. And Marty Roberts is 18th. And then 19th we have Josh Thompson. Dennis Weeks unfortunately had that early wreck and finished 20th. And Franzi Carballo rounds out the field in the 21st position. And as always, we thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for chase race number 3. And for all of us here at Rice Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.